Hey folks, we're going to go from a shorts and flip-flops kind of day to a winter day very, very quickly. This is where we stand right now. Very comfortable outside. 80s in most of the valley, 70s when you get closer to the coast, 90 right now in Rio Grande City. Certainly the warmest spot left in the state of Texas, but the front is on the move. Let's watch Future Track, and it says by 7 o'clock, it's almost here. Most of us are still in the 70s. We go to 8 o'clock, and it's moving through the valley as we speak. Temperatures are dropping into the 60s right with the front. By 9 o'clock, everybody starts to see the temperature drop, and by 10, it's clearing the coast. This is one model, and it can vary a little bit either way from that, but more or less, you get the idea that between 7 and 10, this front's going to come through, and temperatures are going to drop quickly. By 10 o'clock, we're in the 50s in the west, still in the 60s in the east, and by tomorrow morning, there's 7 a.m., and look at this. We're all down around 40 or so with a screaming north wind coming in about 35 miles an hour. The wind's strong enough in San Antonio. They've had to close one of those big high interchanges at 1604 and 281 because stuff's falling off of the interchange. That's how strong the wind is up there, running about 35 miles an hour behind the front. So it's going to get very windy when the front comes through. And look at during the daytime. Noon, it's still in the 40s, and you might have noticed about 9 o'clock, the readings dropped into the 30s for a little while. So a cold day tomorrow, coldest we've seen in months. And then by 6 o'clock, we're still in the 40s, except at the beach, about 51 there. Let's watch winds now. Let's see what happens with the winds. By the time we get to 7 o'clock, we're all looking at still a southeast wind at anywhere from 6 to about 13 miles an hour. By the time we get to 10 o'clock, wind out of the north, anywhere from 20 to 30 miles an hour, gustier at the coast, a high wind warning in effect for both Willacy and Cameron County, and a gale warning in effect at the coast because the winds are going to be very, very strong behind this front. And it'll stay that way into the daytime tomorrow. Here's 8 a.m. North winds about 20. Finally, by 2 o'clock, they start to lay down a little bit, and by 7 o'clock, still very windy at the coast. Everybody else's winds begin to die down. But because of the combination of the wind and the cold, the whole valley under a wind chill advisory now for tomorrow because temperatures are going to be near 40, give or take a couple, but with that wind blowing like that, it's going to feel like it's in the 20s. So get your warmest winter coat ready tonight because you're going to need it tomorrow, about as cold as it can feel in the valley for the most part. The normal high this time of year is 81. Tomorrow we're going 43 with a lot of the day in the upper 30s. 55 on Wednesday and only 58 on Thursday. So it's a slow warm up and we don't get back to that 81 anytime soon at all. Now as far as radar goes, not much over the valley, but we zoom out a little bit and see if you can find the front. We drew it on there. It's actually a little bit south of that now. This is the front right here, just about to move into Corpus Christi. The wind has shifted in Laredo, but the colder temperatures haven't gotten there yet. And if you look up here, there's all kinds of precipitation in the hill country. Some of that is a wintry mix of precipitation in the hill country. So again, here comes the front pushing in along the front. Showers, could be a thunderstorm, but I think it's mostly a rain event. And it'll last all night into tomorrow. There's 10 o'clock. There's 11:30. We keep going through the nighttime hours and just green stuff all over the place through early morning. But it does look like, even 9 o'clock, still some rain around. But by about midday, it starts to work its way to the coast. And then after that, it's just cloudy into tomorrow night and into the daytime on Wednesday. So our rain chances look like this. Tonight, that's our best chance into the first part of the day tomorrow, 70%. Then it goes down to 20. Stays there Wednesday, then starts ramping back up because there's an upper disturbance coming through on Thursday that's going to increase the rain chances once again. San Antonio was 71 degrees at 2 o'clock. They're 46 now. Victoria's fallen from the 70s to the 50s. Intercontinental Airport in Houston's 58. Just checked Hobby. It's still 75 at Hobby, so it hasn't made it all the way through the city of Houston just yet. So tonight, showers, maybe an embedded thunderstorm. Very windy and cold. Temperatures bottoming out in the upper 30s. Tomorrow, only 43. A wind chill advisory is in effect. Best chance for rains the first half of the day tomorrow. Your First Warn 5 accurate weather forecast for the next 7 days. We get a break on Wednesday from the rain, but it comes right back on Thursday, keeping temperatures down. By the weekend, it's out of here, and we're back in the 70s again. Stray shower possible early next week. That's your updated First Warn 5 accurate weather forecast.